Hello everybody, my name is Brianna Bilo. I'm a meteorologist here with the National Weather Service in Grand Junction, and since we finished off the month of November, we finished out Meteorological Fall, and this is your Fall 2021 climate summary. So starting off, our September 2021 story of the month was the September 1st record rainfall, where we essentially smashed the previous record from 1937, which was half an inch, with just over 3/4 of an inch of rain. And this was due to some deep moisture wrapping around a cut off low pressure and pushing into Colorado and bringing us some very heavy rain. And there was widespread moderate to heavy rainfall across the board. For October 2021, we had our 12th October snowfall, which was our first early season major snowfall. So we had a strong and cold low pressure system push into the area between October 11th and the 13th, which brought widespread precipitation and temperatures 10 to 20 degrees below average. Snow levels did actually drop down into some valley floors, although they did not make it down to the bottom of the Grant Valley. In Blanding, Utah, which is just at an elevation of 6,000 feet, the snow levels actually did make it to the valley floor, and we saw our first snow of the season there. And it also brought a particularly treacherous Tuesday morning commute with snow-packed roads, gusty winds, and blowing snow, which limited visibility and made travel very difficult. And then for November, as opposed to the last 2 months, we actually have a non-weather event to talk about, where we had a stretch of unusually nice November weather due to a strong ridge of high pressure that stayed over the area and brought above normal temperatures and sunny skies and dry conditions for roughly 2 weeks to the entirety of eastern Utah and western Colorado. By the end of the period, we actually saw temperatures running 10 to 15 degrees above average. And it felt more like, early to mid-October than mid-November. And because of this, we actually had well above normal temperatures on average to finish out the month and well below normal precipitation. So as far as our highest high temperatures for the entire fall season of September, October, November, we saw a highest high of 98 degrees in Canyonlands on September 10th and a lowest high in Aspen on September 10th as well, with 87 degrees. And as you can see, the period of the 9th and the 7th to the 10th was pretty much our warmest period of the season for early September. And then as far as our lowest low temperatures for the season, we are looking at late November, which makes sense, with Craig coming in with our lowest low at 8 degrees on the 25th, and Grand Junction with our highest low at 20 degrees on the 23rd, 26th, and 27th. And this actually corresponded to that strong ridge I mentioned previously finally breaking down and bringing in some more seasonably cold temperatures. As far as precipitation, generally we were below average, with 7 of the 10, reporting sites coming in with below average precipitation. The most precipitation for the season fell in Meeker, with just about 4 4/10 of an inch of precipitation, and this was only 4/100 of an inch below average, so Meeker actually did okay. Our lowest precipitation for the month was 1 inch and 9/10, which fell in Montrose, and this was 8/10 of an inch below average. Durango was our most below average for the season, with only 3 inches and 1/10 falling, which was 1 inch and 4/10 below average. Pretty much all of the other reporting sites were within an inch of average precipitation for the season. Looking at our drought outlook for the winter season, so that's December, January, and February, we are looking at drought persisting across the area, unfortunately. And then looking at our outlook, as far as temperatures, we are looking at generally above normal temperatures, with the exception of far northwest Colorado, where there is equal chances of above or below. And then as far as precipitation is concerned, southern portions of the area, so southeast Utah and southwest Colorado, are looking at generally below average precipitation, while the rest of the area is seeing equal chances of above or below. And this reflects the La Nina pattern that we are in currently, where generally southern portions of Colorado and Utah are warmer and drier than average under La Nina conditions. And until next season, see you again in 3 months.